Absolutely, Rick, and just getting the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. They have some really serious wording in it that anyone that does not take action to protect life and property could be looking at significant issues here as we go into the day tomorrow. So here's what's going on with Melissa. You can see it's been moving westward throughout the day with these little wobbles, and this is very typical for a strong hurricane. But notice in the last few frames, this happened about 7, 8, 9 o'clock this evening. It moved west, halted, and now it is starting to pull back to the northeast. So the north-northeast turn is now starting to occur, and so it's going to be heading right up towards the western ports of Jamaica. Right now, it looks like around the Black River area. So we're likely going to be seeing hurricane-force wind field now making its way across parts of the western sections of the island here. So that would include Montego Bay. I think the strongest winds stay west of Kingston, but they're still going to see tropical storm to hurricane-force winds there. But the strongest winds are right in this red area, and that's where the eye wall is. 175-mile-an-hour sustained winds, gusts to 200 miles per hour right now. Pressure down to 903 millibars. That puts it in the top tier of some of the strongest hurricanes that have ever occurred in the Atlantic Basin. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with this overnight tonight. But as you can see, the forecast brings it across Jamaica tomorrow, then eventually through eastern Cuba, and then up towards the Turks and Caicos, southern Bahamas, and then this thing is going to rocket to the north and east by Thursday into early Friday, affecting Bermuda as a Cat 1, and then getting into the North Atlantic after that. So we are going to certainly be keeping them in our thoughts and prayers here for tonight. It looks like a devastating hurricane, likely the strongest Jamaica has ever seen, as it approaches the area by tomorrow. Around here, though, we've got a cool night on the way. Temperatures into the 40s, even some 50s here over towards the bay. So it's a little warmer. You get closer to the bay, of course, but cool night expected. We've got some clouds that are rolling in from the south and west, and it looks like that may keep some areas from getting too cool, but we do have that frost advisory in effect for the upper eastern shore, and we're going to have some temps tonight into the mid to upper 30s and lower 40s. Of course, the growing season is still going on across the eastern shore, hence the reason for the frost advisory, but mid to upper 30s expected there. Here in the city of Baltimore, we're talking about temps right around 40 degrees, northeast winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. But how about those rain chances? Well, we've got a system that's going to pass to our south tonight into tomorrow. Maybe southern Maryland getting some of this rain, but I think this system stays mainly to our south. Just some clouds throughout the day tomorrow. Bit of a cool start, wind chills upper 30s to around 40, and then highs in the mid to upper 50s during the afternoon. It's the secondary system that'll come in during the day Wednesday into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, that we expect the wet weather across our area. So it looks like the main threat is going to be from the wet weather coming in on Thursday morning, and we have an alert day possible. Based on the timing of this, I think during the morning rush hour, we're likely going to have some issues there with it perhaps slowing you down just a little bit. Our computer model forecast, though, going with at least an inch of rain, and we could certainly use it. We're running about a 6-inch deficit across the area, so we could use as much rain as we can get, and maybe 1 to 2 inches not out of the question here by the time we head towards the end of the week. Now, Maryland cast for tomorrow, highs in the 40s in the mountains. Elsewhere, though, we'll be in the 50s. And, of course, Halloween right now looking dry. As we get that system out of here, highs tomorrow, 57. Same thing on Wednesday. Rain likely moving in later Wednesday into Wednesday night through Thursday morning. It won't rain all day Thursday. Halloween looks dry and breezy. And then dry for Saturday with slight chances for showers Sunday. Alex.
Thank you, Derek.